Hello, everyone. How are you? It's Yvette McQueen, MD, emergency physician and travel doctor, a global physician on a mission to educate about health, travel, wellness, and disease prevention. Day 19. Hey, November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and each day this month I've been coming here and bringing you just a quick tip about diabetes, to know about diabetes, some prevention, some awareness, and management. So today I want to talk about the immune system, and we are in November 2020, the year of 2020, and everybody know that we have the COVID-19 pandemic going on right now. This is probably the only time I'm going to mention it and discuss it during a Diabetes Awareness Month. But you should know that diabetes does put people at risk for actually susceptible for getting COVID-19. And that's because of the immune system. So, what I really want to talk about is the immune system. So, uncontrolled diabetes, remember, uncontrolled, you want to keep that diabetes control. We'll do Saturday is always the day for review. So, we're going to do that tomorrow. But remember, you want to keep your blood sugars between 100 and 120 if you're not fasting, under 100 if you're fasting. Of course, diabetics sometimes can, if they've just eaten it, they will go up to 140, but you don't want it more than that, really. And the hemoglobin A1C, you want to, if you're diabetic taking medicine, you want to keep it under 7. Pre-diabetics are between hemoglobin A1C between 5.7 and 6.3. So when you keep your blood sugars under control, you are less at risk for infections. When diabetes is out of control, what happens is your immune system is kind of blunted or delayed in fighting infections. So, one thing about the immune system, you have what we call fighting cells. You have your white cells that infection come to your body, and those white cells come and like, I'm gonna conquer it, and don't let that infection take over your body. And you have what we call T cells, memory cells. So if you were sick before with the same virus, it can come and say, hey, here we go, immune system. Well, if your immune system is down or blunted by high blood sugar, it doesn't fight as effectively. And that's why diabetics are more susceptible to wounds and wounds not healing, but also they're more susceptible to get infection. So that's why diabetics are recommended to get a flu vaccine each year for influenza. And they're also recommended for to actually quarantine, self-isolate, do as much as possible to reduce the risk of getting COVID-19, and wearing a mask if you're outside in the public. So one thing to boost your immune system, sleep. Remember, I talked about sleep. Average adult should be sleeping 7 to 8 hours each night. This is all like tying together. Remember I said the body is like this, all intertwined, affecting each other. So make sure you get your sleep. That helps your immune system. That keeps that cortisone level down. So your stress level, cortisone, keep it down. It helps with the immune system. If you are eating regularly, like you should be, you should get your vitamins. Most people get their vitamins accordingly from their food. But if you need to take a supplement, you can take a multivitamin and do it according to your age and your sex. There's the female ones, the males ones, there's the ones for over 55 that have a little extra folic acid. Zinc is very helpful with your immune system. Vitamin D, make sure it has vitamin D and vitamin C in it. And some vitamins actually have melatonin in it that helps to keep that cortisone level down. Now, some of the other things you hear about keeping your immune system up, like elderberry, yes, that helps the immune system, but there's something in there about COVID that you should not take. You can take it if you don't have COVID. If you do have COVID-19 or have been positive, you should not take elderberry because it affects your inflammatory processes. Little tip there. Like I said, this is probably the only day I'm going to mention COVID-19. It is on the 19th day. Imagine that. November 20. November 19th, 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic. Make sure your immune system is working properly. Your sugar is under control, so it's not blunting your immune system. Take your vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. Okay. Make sure you're well rested and keep those blood sugars under control. So that's it for today. Review time tomorrow, and 3 weeks of review. So it may be a little bit more than my normal 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. All right. So Yvette McQueen, MD, YvetteMcQueenMD.com. And you stay safe and ciao for now. Peace and love.